Hey, doing videos in different spots today, very exciting. So I mentioned recently in a previous video about connecting with spirit guides and multidimensional beings, and I wanted to elaborate a bit about what that means because right now we are in a space and time where there is so much misinformation, and there's just a lot of information, and there's a really strong call to one's own discernment about what's true and what's not true. And it's really important to cultivate a sense of understanding what's in resonance for you and what's not in resonance, so that you're not sort of opening yourself to realms and variables that are not really actually supporting your own wholeness, your own grounding, and your own capacity to connect with light. So I just want to share a bit of tools of how to understand if there's, when a being comes into your energetic space, that it's a being that you can connect with and that is for your highest potential. And I would want to say that Source, God, Creator, is through the center point of the whole universe that is sort of beyond creation, that we all flow and come from, and every being, what and whatnot, is in some ways a reflection. It's a really beautiful view right here. You can see it. Let's see. I feel a lot of blessings with this bee hovering around me right now. That is through Source that any being, spirit, or guide is supporting us. And in some ways, it is through Source that we're able to recognize any sort of other dimensional being. So some tips of how to recognize if an energetic spirit is for your highest good. How do you feel? Do you have any doubt? Are you in a state of relaxation? Relaxation is the key to understanding anything in your whole life. Are you in a relaxed state of understanding, or are you in a skeptical state? Is there something inside of you that has doubt, or that feels discomfort, or is trying to convince yourself of your own safety? You can always send a being away just by flooding light if you don't feel it's the time or comfortable. So really following your own sense of relaxation is super important. Another tool is, I would say, don't be so, there's an idea of what an angel looks like, an idea of what a demon looks like, and I feel like these ideas are very narrow to actually understanding the quantum geometrics of multidimensional beings, and the features doesn't matter. So I would really, in some ways, also a state of relaxation and question your own sense of boundaries in terms of what you feel that you should be seeing. And then a third way is if you flood the being with light, like calling in Source and flooding light down, what happens? Does the being go away, or does it in some way become more of itself? I find that when beings are in direct contact with Source, the light in some ways just expands the light which they're sharing with me, and it kind of clears any misconceptions from the space. Another way is to, if there is any sense of manipulation, like, oh, when you did, if I do this for you, then you'll do this for me, like if you sense any sort of repayment or death that needs to happen, I would personally not work with that, with a being that's asking for you to pay any sort of debt, because in my experience, these beings are just in so much love, and they're an expression of love and just want to share love and help the liberation of humanity into their own remembrance of love. So follow the expansiveness of love that you feel is possible, and trust yourself, and trust that everything is perfect for your own remembrance and your own becoming, and through that process things change, but trust that you're knowing how to engage with your full self. So much love to you. Have a beautiful day.